They can control their host's mind, making the host actively seek death. They can also control the host's body, completely turning the host into a puppet. Today, we're going to count down the 4 most despicable parasitic animals on Earth. Number 4. Simithoa exigua. Simithoa exigua is also known as the tongue-eating louse or tongue-eating parasite. It's a peculiar creature that particularly enjoys eating tongues. They specifically parasitize the oral cavities of fish, and they eat the fish's tongue. When they are still larvae, they enter the oral cavity through the fish's gills. They suck the fish's blood through the fish's tongue until the fish's tongue atrophies. Then they attach their tails to the atrophied fish tongue, connect them. They work in place of the fish's tongue, and completely replace the host's organ, from parasitic to symbiotic. Number 3. Saculina. This is a barnacle that parasitizes crabs. A type of barnacle. When Saculina in its larval stage encounters a crab, it will be firmly attached to the crab. Then, it will find a gap in the crab's body. At this time, the parasite larva will shed its shell. It will enter the crab's body through the gap in the joints. After that, the parasite will extend many limb-like tubules. Like roots, they will quickly take root inside the crab. The main function of these tubules is to extract nutrients from the crab's body. Unlucky crabs, once parasitized, will become its slaves for life. What's even more chilling is that the parasite will disrupt the crab's hormone secretion, chemically castrating male crabs, making them constantly care for its eggs. Second place, the flat-headed mud dauber wasp. This parasite's method, it's incredibly simple and brutal. It will find a cockroach and confront it head-on. Then, it injects venom into the cockroach's body with a needle, paralyzing it. Then, when the cockroach is off guard, it stabs its brain with a venomous needle, destroying its nervous system. Although tiny in size, it can easily control the cockroach's mind. Therefore, the flat-headed wasp is often called a boogeyman of nature. After completely controlling the cockroach, the flat-headed wasp will drag it into its nest and lay its eggs inside the cockroach. It will then seal the nest with stones. Finally, the hatched wasp larva will feed on the cockroach's insides, and then it pupates inside, until the cockroach is completely eaten, leaving only an empty shell. Then it emerges from the ground. Number 1. Leucochloridium paradoxum. This creature has a rather terrifying parasitic method. It's considered a zombie maker in nature. Their eggs are mainly spread through bird droppings, and parasitize within snails. When mature, they invade the snail's eye stalks and form something like a constantly wriggling caterpillar's appearance. This is biologically known as aggressive mimicry. That is, one organ disguises itself as another to lure prey. Next, the Leucochloridium paradoxum controls the snail's brain, making it wave around wildly. It even moves much faster. This exposes the parasite to hungry birds, making the zombified snail a delicacy for birds. When the snail is eaten by a bird, the Leucochloridium paradoxum reproduces in the bird's intestines. Finally, the parasite's eggs are expelled with the bird's droppings, and the bird droppings become food for other snails. In this way, the double-pored fluke completes a bizarre and cruel life cycle.